Hey, hi, hello. Welcome back to Sleepy Cozy Craft. I'm Sleepy, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a world tour of my forever world. This is a forever world that I work on with two of my friends, Darian and Tori. We established it in July 8th to be exact, is when we started the realm, when we opened it and began work. So I'm going to be giving you guys a big world tour today. This is our forever world. This is the world that I feel like I'm going to be dedicating my time to for the rest of my life, which I know sounds really dramatic, but like I love the concept of a forever world. I feel like I've been seeing that pop up more and more in Minecraft, people sharing their forever worlds. And this is one that I feel like I definitely will be continuing to build in, continuing to create with my friends. And we're going to get started. I'm actually going to start at our spawn. I'm going to show you our humble beginnings where we began this world. It's a little rough, so prepare yourselves. This is where we started. It is very rough, but it also feels just so incredibly nostalgic. Like it just reminds me of starting out on Minecraft and what our world kind of has grown to. I love looking back on this. This was actually something that Tori built. I didn't even live here. I didn't even get the chance to build a house when we first started out. I was like working on like figuring out what I wanted to do, where I wanted to build exactly, but this is what Tori came up with. So it's basically just like a little box. It doesn't even have a roof, which I think is so funny. There's a bed left over here, a crafting table. There's really just not much. There was like a ton of chests and things in here, I remember, but I don't think we ever really got around to decorating or anything. Looks like she had a little crop farm growing already, so she was prepared to like call this place her home. I think Darian also lived here with her when we were first starting out. And then I remember I was building or attempting to build something over here and I completely scrapped it when we moved to a different location. Yeah, over there I was like flattening some land and I was working on building. I had actually made like decent progress, but then never got around to finishing it, of course, because I wanted to kind of live on my own, secluded from everybody. Not it already getting dark on me. I guess I'll just sleep here for the night. And then we'll head over to Sleepy Grove. So from spawn, basically what we did, or what I did, is that I like teleported around the map until I came across something that I really liked, and I put a bunch of different coordinates in the Discord, and we basically voted on where we wanted Sleepy Grove to end up, and we ended up far away from spawn, like so far away from spawn. And this is where we ended up. This is where we created Sleepy Grove. I'll put an image as to what it looked like before we started building, so you can kind of get an idea of what the terrain looked like. But I really love what we've done so far. There's so many things to our world, and I'm excited to share it all with you. We have used quite a few tutorials throughout this world, so I'll be sure to make note of that as I'm showing you the world, and also I will list them down below in the description if you're interested in any of those builds. I'm going to start over here with the community center. This is the first thing that I built. Not the first thing that I built in our world, but the first thing that I built that I felt incredibly proud of because it was my own design. Like I came up with the entirety of it and I'm just really proud of it. It's the first thing that I built on my own from my own brain that I was like, wow, it doesn't suck. It actually looks kind of cool. So I'm super excited about it. I feel like it's very fitting to Sleepy Grove too. Like it just feels cozy to me. It is kind of entirely way too big, but I'm obsessed with it. So this is our community center. This is where we gather supplies and we can also like request items, share what we're working on. As you can see, it's filled to the brim with chests. Tori came through and did an amazing job organizing everything. I'm so grateful because I am terrible at organizing. In fact, I just come in and dump all my stuff in these chests right here. So she has to come through typically and just kind of put everything up and put it where it belongs. But I'm grateful for her. This is our task board. Typically it just has like silly stuff like do something, poop my pants, pick my wedgie, twerk. I have some tasks on here that I have not touched in forever, truthfully. I feel like I rarely use this board. There's so many things that I'm working on constantly though in this world, so it's fine. And then on the back side, we have a request board. So you can put in sort of requests. As you can see, there's some trolling going on here. And then these are our little mailboxes. So when you have items in your mailbox, we put these little buttons on the outside of it. And as you can see, my mailbox has quite a few items in it, things that I requested a long time ago. I truthfully don't know that I need any of these things right now, but I'm grateful to have them. And yeah, I just find this place really handy. I kind of want to build community centers throughout our world in case we're like traveling out and want to build in different areas. We'll always have like a little community center in different areas of the world. I also was working on a thing up here. Is it up here? No, it's down there. Oopsies. Let's go down here. I was working on this little like memory wall, but I think I'm probably just going to remove it. So I have the Sleepy Grove Halloween party because we had like a really fun Halloween party, and I just want to like put like memories of things on this wall, but I might just put that in a book, to be honest. But this is our community center, and I'm very proud of how it turned out. I think it's just really useful. I feel like we all utilize it, and it just is great. 10 out of 10. No notes. Let's go to the left. There's not as much over here. First off, over around the corner, we've got this little place, this little area for the dogs. I did completely copy this build from somebody. I'll put their username on the screen. I just found it on Pinterest and I was obsessed with it. My favorite thing ever is when I showed it to Darian though. She was like, why is it so big? I was like, girl, don't judge. I love a big build, okay? But this is where the dogs live. Well, some of the dogs, not all of the dogs. We've got a few in here. And honestly, I need to come back through and like decorate this area because it's pretty boring. I've got a couple dogs in here. I don't even think they have names. They're just nameless dogs, which is really sad. But this is where we have some dogs, and it's just a really cute build. I really like it. Oh my gosh, I just saw an unfinished project back there. That was supposed to be like a giant fox, and I never finished it. One thing specifically that I have become obsessed with is building bridges. You'll see a ton of bridges throughout this world, and I feel like I've mostly built the bridges. This is one that I did not follow a tutorial for or anything. I just kind of went with the flow and just let my creativity fly, and it turned out really great. Like, I love this bridge. It makes me happy every time I see it, and it honestly ignited my love of building bridges. So this leads from the community center over to our farms. Actually, let's sleep on the bridge, I guess, because it's getting dark. Continuing our journey, it leads over to the chicken coop, I believe, is the first thing. There is a sheep in the chicken coop. I don't know how that got in there, actually. Genuinely have no idea how that got in here. It's very loud over here. This area kind of is overstimulating, to be honest. It's not very cozy because it's so loud, but this is a little chicken coop build that I came up with. I'm picking up so many eggs. Also, it's so loud. I'm gonna just step over here while I talk about it. This is another thing that I did not use a tutorial for. I just kind of got some inspiration off of Pinterest and just let my creativity fly. And I really like it. I think it's cute. I think it's cohesive to the barn that I built, which is over here where all the cows live. This is a barn that I found in one of the Minecraft mini builds, and I tried my best to follow the tutorial, but I think I ended up having to kind of just do my own thing because I didn't really understand what the tutorial was trying to say. I feel like Mojang's tutorials can sometimes be a little bit difficult to follow, but I really like how it turned out. This is also another area that is very loud though, like the cows are obnoxious. Let's go ahead and visit the cows. I'll show you the interior because I really like the interior in here as well. Hey guys, how's it going? I wish you could go up there though. I have so many torches up there, I did not even realize. I also have this like secret little tunnel that leads to the chicken coop, I believe. Just like a secret little tunnel. I love a little tunnel. I love little underground builds, and there's really no purpose to it, but I just thought it was fun. So, all right, let's get out of this overstimulating area, and I'll show you some things back behind it. And then let's see, over this way, if you come back behind the cow barn, we have some other little things that Tori built. Tori built this little pig pen, which I think is really cute. I love all the little piggies. They've got a little pond, which that one is really jumping. He's having a good time. Look at him go. They also have this nice little place for cover during storms, of course. And it's just a nice little build. And he just got out. That's okay. You know what? Free the pigs. Then we have this wool farm that was created by Tori, which I'm actually really thankful for this wool farm because I've been using a lot of wool on some recent builds, so it's very handy to have in our world, and I just love it. I love the little underground area where we keep the wool organized by color. It's just very handy, very useful, and I'm very grateful for this little area. Oh, another one got out. My bad. It's okay though. Oh, he just got in the pig pen. We got a sheep in the chicken coop, and we've got a sheep in the pig pen. It's fine. You know what? Maybe they just want to make new friends. And then up here, we don't have a pathway up to this area yet, but I made a little horse stable. This is another thing that I built on my own, but I'm not really in love with it. I kind of want to redo it at some point. I just feel like it needs to be better. Like, it's just kind of basic, and I also just don't really love the shaping of it, so I just need to work on it. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to building. I'm trying to level up my building skills quite a bit this year. That's like one of my biggest Minecraft goals, is just to work on getting better at building. I feel like I've grown quite a bit over the past few months, but I have a long ways to go. So this is just a little stable for some horses. We have only 2 horses in here, I think, but there's a lot of horses that roam the area. And I think once I redo it, I'll feel more inspired to bring in more horses. Over this way is a project that I initially loved, and then I ended up just like really hating. It was supposed to be a big train station. I got inspiration from an image that I saw on Pinterest and was trying to just kind of do my own thing, but I really struggled. I really feel like the shaping is off and I don't like the back part of it. I feel like it just needs a lot of work. At the time I was really proud of it. I was really proud with how it was going, but then it just like kind of went to crap. Like the back of it specifically just really throws off the flow of the building itself, and I just need to like find the inspiration again to work on it, because I really like the idea of having like all these underground tunnels that lead to different areas in our world, because we typically truthfully just use coordinates and just teleport all around our world, but I would like to just kind of have these really fun tunnels that lead to different areas. So eventually I will come back and work on this. I have a lot of unfinished projects in this world. That is something that I am known for. I will start a project and then just never complete it. But I would like to eventually come back to this because I really like the front of it. It's just the back of it that does not work for me. All right, let's head back closer to Sleepy Grove. Oh, I forgot about that right there. This is where I trapped a villager at one point, and I forgot to place down a bed for him, so he just disappeared, which was very unfortunate. It made me really sad because I worked really hard to get him here, and then I forgot to put down a bed, so he's no longer with us. This, I believe, is just a tunnel. I was just doing some caving, and I just decided to like build this cute little building around it as a reminder of where it was, because I was like finding some good stuff down here, I believe. I really worked hard on this. I didn't realize that I even put like steps down. That's kind of fun. One thing about me, I love a tunnel, I love a bridge, and I love just like building underground and just like having these like secret rooms and things. I guess we can go up to this. I believe this is something that Darian built. I think she followed a tutorial, so I will link that down below in the description. This is a ice castle, which I think is really cool. I remember she was telling stories though. She was like, I basically almost drowned the entirety of the town because she was having a hard time working with like ice and lights. I guess like the ice was melting and creating streams of water and almost destroying our town, which is so funny to think about. I wish I was there to witness the chaos, but I think this is a really cute build. It reminds me of Frozen. I love the vibes, and it's just such a pretty thing to look at, especially from down at the community center. When you look up, it's just so pretty. Like, look at that, especially at nighttime. It's so enchanting. Like, that is so pretty. Oh my god. I also wanted to talk about this a little bit. I'm not super happy with this little like stream that I created. I wanted it to look really nice, but I feel like something that I have a hard time with is just working on the terrain itself and making it kind of dynamic and interesting. That is something that I need to work on and level up with my building skills for sure. I have a lot to learn. I still feel like I'm pretty new to Minecraft, even though I've been playing for a few years. I play off and on. This is the world that I've become like hyper fixated on, so I've spent a lot of time on this world, but I still have a lot to learn. I also like worked on this like little mossy cave area. I just thought it would like look kind of cute, but I don't know how I feel about it truthfully. I think it needs a little bit more work. I'll go ahead and sleep, and then I'll show you some more things. Moving over here, we've got some things that Darian has also built. Oh, that was a close call. One thing about our world is that we don't let creepers explode our builds because it just gets so frustrating. Like, respect for people that leave the creeper explosions on. I am not one of those people. This is a really cute gazebo that Darian built. She followed a tutorial, which I will link down below in the description. This is an enchanting gazebo, so you come here and can enchant your things. I actually have not enchanted any of these items. I should probably do that at some point. I'm not going to do it right now, but I really like this. I really like how cozy it is. I really love the use of the cherry wood. I just think it looks so nice. So good. I also feel like the gazebo just goes really well with Darian's house. Like, I love that it's right across the street. So this is Darian's house. As you can see, it's a cherry wood build, and I love the use of the cherry wood. I feel like it's just so cute. It's very Darian too. It gives me Darian vibes. This is the inside interior. She's got some cute things going on in here. I believe she still has the poopy pants sign. Yes, I think Tori did this at some point. We love just leaving signs and putting silly little things. I'm going to go ahead and put a silly little thing over here. Since Tori did poopy pants, I'm going to do poop platter over here just to troll her. So we'll see if she ever discovers that. I also really love the balcony on this build. I think she has some great views of just like the town. Like, that's so nice. I have yet to build my house, but when I do build my house, I want to put a little balcony on it at some point. I don't know why I have not built a house yet. I don't really want to talk about it. I need to work on it. Over here we have this axolotl pond that Darian built. It's so cute. It's one of my favorite things ever. I love going into spectator mode and just like looking at the axolotl just swim around. It's just so fun. They're just so cute. I need to go find some more axolotl, honestly. I want to find the rare one at some point, but I know it's very hard to find. Obviously, it's rare. 2 of these little skeleton horses spawned over here one day, and then one of them passed away. I actually really need to build like a graveyard because we had a skeleton horse pass away, and we also had a sheep named Jeb that was like multicolored that passed away. So I really want to build a graveyard somewhere for those little guys. Moving on over here. Oh, we have this like little firework shoot thing that I was messing around with one day. I think it's so fun. Ah, it's so cool. I rarely use it. I just had never utilized fireworks, and so one day I decided to just come over and build a little firework mechanic. I love it. Over here, we've got a little cafe that Tori created. This is actually one of my favorite builds on this server. It's so cozy, especially during the rain time, which it's kind of nice that it's raining right now because I just think it's so cozy. It's one of my favorite places ever to just come in and relax. I don't think she's fully finished with it. Like, she's finished with the upstairs, I believe, but the downstairs, which is one of my favorite parts of it, is still a work in progress. She did follow a tutorial, so I will link that down below in the description. But let's go down here. Actually, it's kind of hard to get in to. I believe you kind of have to duck right here and right here, but I love this area. It's so good. I really want her to come in here and just like finish it because it's so good. I freaking love the aquarium. I love the books. Like, this is so cozy. Are you joking? Like, I just love just sitting in here, like, and just watching the fish and just relaxing. Like, it's just the ultimate cozy vibes. It's what I want all of Sleepy Grove to encompass, is this room right here. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with it, and I really hope that she comes and finishes it soon because I need her to finish it. But let's go back up. Should I take the ladder? I'll take the ladder. This is the little outside seating area. Wouldn't want to be outside right now though, get wet. I want cafes all around the world. Ooh, I forgot about this area. This is like the first storage building that I built. Like, this was the original community center, to be honest. And then I went over and built that massive thing over there. I completely forgot about this though. Actually, this was probably the first thing that I ever built on this server, if I remember correctly. I'm kind of proud of it, to be honest. It's cute. It doesn't have a use right now. Like, it's just housing these foxes that I found. I want to eventually make a little fox area, but I've just been like keeping these guys in here. They probably hate it because it's kind of uninspired in here, to be honest. It just has a bunch of chests that don't even have anything in them anymore, but they just hang out in here. And then let's move on over here to Tori's little area. She has her own little section over here, which I really love. She actually created this like dye maneuver thing that's supposed to help make dye, and I never told her that I accidentally broke it one day and couldn't figure out how to fix it. So Tori, this is me telling you that I accidentally broke the dye machine. I'm sorry. I really love these little flower builds that she has. I think they're so cozy, and they really fit her little house and her buildings over here. She did follow a tutorial, so I will link those down below in the description. She has these little townhouses that each have their own little use. I think the yellow one is still a work in progress. I'm not sure anything's going on in here yet. Yeah, nothing's happening in there yet. This is the potion house, which says coming soon, but I'm pretty sure she's done a lot of potion work. I feel like something that's really fun about working on a server with your friends is that you each bring something different to the table. So I do a lot of building. Tori is not afraid to work with like potions and enchantment stuff, whereas that stuff kind of feels like over my head. And then I feel like Darian is really good at building as well. And then she also works with like animals and stuff. Like, I know that she's worked with sea turtles in the past. She's done some bee work. And so I just love having a server with your friends because you all bring something different to the table. What is this building? An armor building, which I think is still a work in progress. There's some armor stuff there. This is the bakery, which is the thing that I use the most, the community kitchen. I come in here and steal baked potatoes all the time. It's so nice. And this leads to a little farm area. She's got some wheat growing, it looks like, some watermelon, some sweet berries, some pumpkins. I feel like Tori does a really good job of just kind of like personalizing her builds. Like, you just feel like she actually lives in her house, which I really appreciate, because I feel like when I build a house, I hardly ever feel like I've lived in it, but Tori's feels like it's lived in. Like, she has storage things that she actually utilizes, whereas if I have a chest in my build, I hardly ever use it. I feel like I just use the community center. But I just love Tori's house. Oh, I have never been up here. Oh my gosh, a little loft area? This is so cute. I've never even noticed this about her build. I feel like it's hard for me to talk about my friends' builds because I didn't build them, obviously. But this is a little storage area. She has her own little community center, it feels like, down here. Which honestly, I feel like Tori's houses start off as the community centers. Like, we always come to her house to do different things. Like, I remember coming over here to enchant different things before we had the little enchanting gazebo. But Yes, I really love this build. Super nice. Come over this way. I forgot to mention these projects. I don't know exactly what this is or who's building it. I want to say Tori's building it, and I imagine it's going to be like a tree house, or at least that's what I see it's going to be. It could be something else. I'm not sure. I built this moon pond, which I've seen all over Pinterest. I have no idea who originated this design, but I just think it's so cozy. It also just like fits the vibe of Sleepy Grove, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and sleep. I'm going to sleep behind the cafe. I saw some mobs and I just don't really want to mess with them. So we're not going to mess with them. I believe there's a sign that I left somewhere on the back of this. Oh yes, here we go. Merry Christmas, Happy Halloween. We love just placing random signs everywhere. So that's a thing. Ooh, a rainbow's out. That's so pretty. Okay, moving on over here. This is a house that I actually built for my friend Janji, who joined the server for like one day and then yeeted and never showed up again, which is what we expected him to do. He just kind of wanted to check out what we were building and stuff. But I built him a little house thinking that maybe he would one day come back, and he never did. So yes, I built a house for somebody else before I built a house for myself. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's fine. But yeah, this is the little house that I built. I also did not use a tutorial for this, and I'm pretty proud of it. It's not perfect, that's for sure, but I feel like it was definitely a learning process. And I feel like every time I build something, I learn something. Also, there's a dog in here that I just named Janji in honor of Janji, even though he's never here. I probably should bring this guy like a friend or something because he's just so lonely in here because Janji never logs in and nobody ever comes in here because nobody lives here. So I should probably get him a little friend or something, or just move him somewhere else. I kind of feel bad. I've also got a little balcony on here, which is really nice. But yeah, I really like this build. Really happy with it. Now I just need to build myself a house. I will get to that at some point. And then moving over here, we have this really fun like grandfather clock tower. I don't know how I feel about this build, to be honest. Like after I built it, I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like I did that. And now I just feel like it just feels like it doesn't really fit the vibe of Sleepy Grove, but I'm probably just going to leave it. It has a room up top that you can't even get to. As you can see, there's like a ladder up there that you can climb up to, which I'll just go into spectator mode and just show you. There's nothing up there, but it's kind of fun to be able to like look out and see from such a high view. And then on the inside, we have a project that I completely abandoned. This was something really cute that Tori did when we first like created the server. Basically, she went around and gave Darian and I some treats. I've just loved that there because it just makes me so nostalgic. But if you come down here, I was working on this massive project that I never finished. I was planning on making this a underground tunnel that led to the train station that I showed you guys earlier. And I eventually wanted to turn this into like a dinosaur museum. There's this Japanese Minecraft YouTuber who has all these dinosaur tutorials for how to build these like really cool dinosaurs. And I thought it'd be really fun to like have a little dinosaur museum. So eventually I do want to come through and work on this space and make it into like a dinosaur museum or something. I guess we can go down this way and I can show you what's down here. It just is a tunnel though, so it's kind of boring. There's also a creeper right here. Kill that guy. We'll just go down the tunnel, I guess, since I don't have a minecart. It's literally just that, though. It's just a tunnel. Oh, hey, zombie. I did not even see you. Jesus, that scared me. This is kind of fun, though, being able to see the caves. I was just planning on making this like a big museum area, and I still might at some point, but it's just not become high priority for me to work on it. When I used to abandon projects, it meant that I would just like completely leave the world because I felt overwhelmed by the projects. But now that this is something that I consider a forever world, I just think of it so much differently. Like it's always something that I can come back to and work on again. Just because a build is going in a way that you don't expect it to go doesn't mean it's bad or doesn't mean that you can't make it into something later on. So I've just kind of like shifted my perspective, especially after watching several like forever world. I've seen a lot of other people have abandoned projects as well. And so it doesn't make me feel as bad and it doesn't like burn me out essentially. All right, moving from the clock tower, we go over here to our nether portal that Darian worked on, which is so cute. She loves mushrooms, so it makes sense that she would make a mushroom nether portal entrance. I think it's so cute. Then back here, we have this like random walkway that I built one day. Again, did not use a tutorial. I just felt inspired and wanted something like really cozy. I kind of wanted it to be a transition from Sleepy Grove to this Japanese area that I've been working on. And I feel indifferent about the outside of it, to be honest. Like I don't love the look of it from the outside. Like there's some things that I could improve on, but inside of the build is so cozy and just like makes me feel so relaxed. Like just walking through here, I love the vibes. I live for the vibes. Would love just like an entire building that just looks just like this, which I guess that's exactly what this is, an entire building with just all the leaves and stuff, but I really love it. On the other side, we've got some skeleton horses that spawned randomly one day, and I caught all of them. We've got this custom cherry blossom tree that I built one day, which I really like. I would like to do more custom trees, but I feel like that's also an art that I'm not very good at yet. I still have a lot of things to learn when it comes to building custom trees, but I'm pretty happy with the way this one turned out. And then over here, we've got some Japanese buildings that I've been working on. This was also a big flattening project that I did, by the way, that took forever. It took like maybe a month or something. I don't know. It was a long process, but I kind of wanted to flatten out this area just to have a plain canvas to work with. And I'm really glad that I did in the end. Over here, we have the Japanese area that is still a work in progress. I'm going to sleep really fast. Hold the phone. Anyway, what I was saying, over here, we have a Japanese area that is still a work in progress. I've been following tutorials because the Japanese style of building is something that I have a hard time wrapping my mind around. Like translating that into Minecraft, I just have a hard time with. I'm still new to building, so I've been learning a lot. I want to work on this area and really want to develop it, but I kind of lost inspiration because the tutorials are just very long and very tedious, and you need lots of supplies, and it just is taking forever. But these are little trading halls, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. So let me introduce you to all the villagers we've got in here. We've got Willie, we've got Bert, Martin, Prudence, Sal, Mark, Raymond, and on this side we've got Al, Stan, Giovanni, Rusty, Peggy, Lucifer, and Kenny. This building is identical to the building across from it. This is going to be a bit of a Japanese castle. Again, it's a tutorial that I'm following. I will link these tutorials down below in the description. It's just a lot of work. I'm really happy with the interior of this, though. I did my own interior. I did not follow the YouTuber's tutorial for the interior. It almost gives me like spa vibes. That's kind of what I'm getting from this, which maybe that's what I can turn it into. Again, this is a work in progress. I have a long ways to go with it. I've only started part 2 of the tutorial. So basically what I do is like, I will watch the tutorials, gather all the supplies I need and more, and then just come through and rewatch the tutorial and slowly go step by step. So it's going to take me a while to finish that. This castle also is going to take me quite a bit longer because I've just been gathering supplies, and I just will like come through. I have not worked on these in months, by the way. So it's been a second since I've worked on developing them. I need to get back to it, but it just is a long process, and it just is uninspiring. Like when I'm doing it, I'm like, I feel uninspired. And when I'm playing Minecraft, like I want to feel inspired. I want to feel excited about what I'm building, which I think I love how this is turning out. I'm excited about both of these things, but I think it's, again, just like the process of following a tutorial and like losing some creativity. So that's why like moving forward, I'm going to try my best to like not follow tutorials as much and just kind of work on developing my own building style and stuff. I do want to like finish these out and definitely follow the tutorials and see them through, but I think moving forward I really want to work on just like developing my own building style and coming up with my own stuff. But I'm really excited about these builds, despite the fact that like I don't enjoy the process of building them, but that's why I haven't worked on them in a long time. I really love that you can like go up in these buildings. I think it's going to be so cool when it's finished to be able to like explore the entirety of the castle. Who knows when I will finish this? It's a long process, and I think I'm only on maybe part 3 of this tutorial, and I think it's like a 6 or 7 part tutorial. I don't know, it's long. It's long. Moving on though, let's go over here. We have a lot left, you guys. There's a lot to this world. It's only been since July, and I've put in so many hours. I hop on at least every day just to work a little bit on some things. There are days when I will spend upwards of 6 to 8 hours on something, and then sometimes I'll just spend like an hour or 2 working on something. But I just love Minecraft. Here's another bridge that I built. This is one that I'm still like working on. So this is going to lead to our Christmas area. You can see the bridge that I've been working on over there. I'll give you guys just like an overview in spectator mode of what this looks like. This bridge is not finished. It has a lot of work left. I personally am not a huge Christmas fan, but my friends wanted to build like a Christmas area. And so we have been working on a Christmas area, and I decided to build like a bridge that leads over to that area. I do love this bridge though. Like I am so happy with it. It's my original design. I mean, it's a snowflake design, so how original can it be? But I love this bridge. It's not complete yet. There's a lot of like little details that need work, but I'm super happy with it. Oh my gosh, look at this bee. I have this bee mod that like puts sweaters on bees, and I think it's so cute. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and pass on over through this little area. I'm still working on like the walkway up to the bridge, but this is a little bridge that I built on my own with my own design. I tried my best to figure out like a Japanese looking design to kind of like fit with this area, because this whole area is going to be Japanese inspired. I think I'm also going to put some like pandas over here or something, but I wanted it to kind of look similar to that Japanese architecture style. And then it leads into this like little cozy tunnel. We kind of transition out of the Japanese area. And this also, you know, obviously needs a lot more work. We can actually take this railroad. Unfortunately, it's not finished. Like, it's not a very interesting view. So I don't know if I'll just like show you guys exactly what it's like. It's also a long trip. The railroad is so loud. Oh my goodness. But this is kind of what it's like the whole way down. I want to put little Christmas images in these at some point, but have not gotten there. We'll get there eventually. Okay, I'll meet you guys at the end. And as you can see, I did not complete the railroad. It goes down this way though, down to the Christmas area, down to the snowy biome. I'll throw these eggs off. Tired of carrying them. Got some cute little Christmas presents that I believe Tori built, potentially. I'm going to go ahead and sleep here. I'm just going to lay a bed down and go to sleep. Over here, we have this pillager nutcracker that I built from the Minecraft Advent Calendar. If you like shoot the target in its mouth, it actually shoots out an arrow. I need to make like some kind of building where you can shoot the target and actually have it shoot out an arrow. This right here is just like a gingerbread house. I actually found this like stitch design on Pinterest and just kind of copied that and made it into a building. I do that often. You'll see that in the Halloween area, which I'll talk about later. But I ended up deciding to make this into another community center. I have not really developed it much though, or put many chests in it. It needs a lot of work, but this is kind of what it looks like on the inside. It's got, I think, 3 floors, maybe 4. Yeah, it's got 4 floors actually. I haven't finished the 4th floor yet, but I just thought it'd be nice to have another like little community center over in this area if anybody who's working over here and needs some supplies. I also just don't really know how I feel about this build in general. Like, I think it's really festive and cute, but it kind of has an awkward shape to it. So I need to figure out a way to like add dimension to make it not look so awkward. But again, still learning the building process, still figuring out my style. Got this that Tori built over here. I believe she followed a tutorial for these things right here, so I'll link those down below in the description. A super cute gingerbread house that I really love. I love the use of the concrete powder to make it look like little candies. Just so adorable. I haven't looked on the inside of this build in a while. I don't know if she's done anything. She's got a bed. In your sheets. I don't know what that means. In your sheets. Maybe it said something else and it blurred it out. That's probably what happened. Got a nice little balcony area. Just a cute little cozy build. I love it. Super nice. She made this really cute snow globe that has a snow golem in it. I love that so much. And then I made this little gingerbread to go along with my gingerbread house. I believe Darian built these little things right here. This is supposedly Santa Claus, but I thought it was like a little gnome. So apparently it's Santa Claus. This is my snowman igloo build, which I got from the Minecraft Advent Calendar and followed that tutorial. There's a video of me creating this entire thing. I've got some foxes in here. Oh, did I just lose a fox? Who untied the fox? I'm so confused. Okay, there's one right there. Somebody came in and untied the foxes because they were tied up. Somebody really said free the foxes, but there was like a baby fox that just ran out, I'm pretty sure. That's unfortunate. I need to grab some food and then we'll continue the tour. Okay, I got some food in my system. We're going now behind this big gingerbread house, which is not finished in the back, by the way. Back here, I was working on a ice skating rink type thing. Obviously not a real ice skating rink because you can't really ice skate, but I was kind of like making it a boat race track because boats go really fast on ice. But I did not complete this area. I was going to put a bunch of like holiday desserts in the middle, and then I just never finished because I kind of got stumped on holiday desserts. Again, I'm not a big winter person. I'm not a big Christmas person. So I just couldn't really think of much to add in this little area, but I do want to come back and finish this at some point. Then we've got this really cool bridge that I also didn't finish. You have to use scaffolding to even get to the top of it, but I do want to come through and finish that at some point. I feel like the theme here in this tour so far is that I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of things that I need to finish, but we'll get there eventually. I've got this snowflake arena. This was in a holiday Minecraft inspiration book that I got, and you're supposed to come up with like some kind of game to play inside of it, but I never came up with the game, so it just is sitting here abandoned with a ton of lanterns inside of it. It's pretty cool though. Like I like the sort of snowflake above it, but I've not figured out a game to utilize it with. I do like to have like holiday parties on the realm. Like we did a Halloween party. You'll see my Halloween area here in a little bit. It's probably the thing that I'm the most proud of on this world. I just haven't thought of a game to play in here, but it's a cool little building. I'm being attacked. Let's go over this way and try not to die. We have a little gingerbread house that I built. This was a part of the Minecraft Advent Calendar. Came with like a little tutorial book, a little mini build, and I really like it. I think it's super cute. There's a little cat on the inside named Ginger. Felt like it was fitting to name her Ginger if it's a gingerbread house. I'm pretty happy with the interior in here. Something about me is that I'm just not very good at interior. I'm still working on that aspect of building as well. I have a lot to learn when it comes to Minecraft in terms of both building and interior building. This is a Christmas tree that actually lights up. It was also a part of the Minecraft Advent Calendar. I'm still learning redstone as well. I don't know that redstone is something that super interests me, but maybe at some point I'll explore it a little bit more. Then we have this village that I decided to completely revamp. I had a lot of fun with this project, going from what it originally looked like to what it is now is so fun. I have a before and after TikTok where I show the village before and after, and I just am obsessed with what I was able to create here. We've got these little presents. We've got some Christmas bows around. I love the snowflakes in the sky, especially at night. It's just so cozy. Like this just makes me feel so warm inside. I may not be like a winter Christmas lover, but like I love a snowflake design. Oh, a zombie down there. We've got a Christmas tree. We've got a little bridge situation. I'm not super happy with this bridge, to be honest. I need to rework it. I don't even think I finished it. I did not finish it. I love mud bricks in Minecraft. I love the sound that they make. Oh, it's just so satisfying. I really love these little Santa hats that we've got around with the little seating underneath it. I wish you could like really sit in these seats. I guess you can just pretend. I love this clock tower. It's one of my favorite builds in this little area. I think it's so cute. I don't even know if I did the interior. I probably did not. I don't think that I did the interior of any of these buildings. If Tori or Darian are watching this, please feel free to come through and decorate over here because I need your skills, your interior skills. Okay, so if we go past the winter village, if we go this way, we've got a little Christmas market that I made. We've got a little Christmas tree, got the mud bricks that are just making me feel so good right now. And yeah, it's like just little booths and little stores and whatnot. Obviously, you just have to kind of like make believe what they are. I guess this could be like a Christmas wreath store. Not exactly sure what that is going to be. Maybe an ornament store. This is just where you can get some like little treats. It's just little things like that. This I just imagine as like a little cafe. Again, I love a little cafe moment. So you can come in here and get some hot cocoa or something as you walk through the market. I don't love this truck design. I need to figure out how to make vehicles better because I'm just not that great at it. But okay, I need to stop being self-deprecating. It's not too bad. I like it. It's cute. This is like a little restaurant in my mind. I never finished decorating it though. Again, I'm just not good at the decorating. I don't know who spawned this little guy in here, but hey, little buddy. And then at the end here, we have these really epic builds. We've got these big Christmas trees. I kind of wanted to do them all the way around the village or the winter market, but that obviously takes a lot of supplies and a lot of time. Oh, he's throwing snowballs. That's kind of funny. Anyway, I got distracted. But yeah, I wanted to do the Christmas trees around, but I just didn't have enough supplies and enough time. These builds come from the holiday inspiration book. And then I have some builds behind this area. I'm actually going to go into spectator mode because they're kind of far away. They're builds from the Minecraft Advent Calendar that I got, and I just didn't really want them that close to the area because I didn't feel like they fit all that well. There's one that I don't even like. This one I like. It's just Santa's sleigh, which I think is a really fun design. It's got little pigs being the reindeer, I guess. When is Minecraft going to add some reindeer? And then somewhere far over here, I think it's this way, we've got a build that I really didn't like that came from the Minecraft Advent Calendar, so I decided to put it in a spot where if you come across it, you come across it, but you don't have to see it necessarily when you walk into the winter area. And that is this little build right here. It's okay. It's just not my favorite. Like I don't love like the coloring, and there's some design aspects that I don't love about it. It was called Santa's Grotto, Santa's little getaway, I guess you could say. It's got a cute little interior. I didn't do much with it, obviously, but yeah, that's it. And that's all I really was able to commit to with the winter area. I mean, I still did a lot in the 2 months that I worked on this. I worked on this from end of October to close to Christmas. Put in a lot of hours on kind of getting it ready. We were going to do a Christmas party, but I think that the time for that has gone. Maybe next year we can plan something. I can come up with some game ideas. Because for the Halloween area, I came up with like a lot of fun little games and things and activities. And I would like to do that for this as well. For now, this is all that I was able to accomplish, but I'm pretty happy with it. All right, we're now going to head back to the center of Sleepy Grove and we'll go from there. So I'll meet you guys over there. All right, we're back at the community center and there's actually a building over here that I completely forgot about. It's from one of the Minecraft mini builds books. I love those books. I think they're so cute. I don't always build things from them, but they're great ways to like learn and kind of understand what goes into building and kind of getting ideas and whatnot. But this is a little mushroom house. I love that it's just like on the water. It's just really cute and cozy and very cottagecore. I love the cottagecore vibes. I guess I could like take this as my house, but I just don't want to live over here. I want to live like closer to the center of Sleepy Grove. We're now going to be heading towards the Halloween area. The Halloween area is like my pride and joy. I worked so long on it. I worked on it from July to October like 26th or something. I think we had our Halloween party on the 28th. This is a little walkway actually that I really like. I'm a big fan of it. It's just kind of got like a little medieval vibe, I guess. I just randomly decided to build this one day. Sometimes I just get random inspiration and just run with it. And I just thought it would be like a cute little walkway. I really love like the terrain. I love how like overgrown it looks too. It kind of looks like an abandoned castle walkway of some sort. Again, there's the Fox project that I abandoned. I probably just need to come through and get rid of all of that. We've got another bridge. I'll give you guys a little look at this bridge. I love a bridge. This one was also really fun to build. The Halloween area is actually pretty far from base, but there's a lot of fun things to look at along the way. You'll see, you guys. Oh, I forgot about this over here. I forgot that I was like going to try to make some kind of village over here of some sort. Completely forgot about that. That's an abandoned project. I probably need to come through and break that down. I actually have an island that I'm working on right now that looks more that style. So definitely need to come through and collect all that and just move it over there. But yeah, this leads to our Halloween area. It's quite a bit of a walk. Oh, there's a cave. There's a cool cave over here too. Man, I just am forgetting about all the things that I've worked on. I constantly think that I'm not doing enough on the server. Like, I'm like, I need to be building so many more things, but I've built so much. I also really need to work on this pathway because it's not that great. But I do love the mud brick. I'm a big fan of mud brick, if you couldn't tell. I just love the sound. Okay, up there is this really cool cave that I made. Again, I think I just had like a bit of inspiration one day just to like build a really cool cave. And that's what I did. I just took the idea and ran with it. So this is what it looks like. This is the entrance. I love a tunnel. Oh, that's just so satisfying to look at. Like, imagine that going on forever. I would love that. And it like takes you down into a cave. I don't even think it's that great of a cave. I just wanted to kind of build down. I think I was at some point wanting to do like an underground city. I still want to do an underground city, but I don't think this is the place to do it. But I built these little platforms that just like lead all the way down. Nothing interesting down there, to be honest. I'm not going to go all the way down there, but pretty cool. I think we'll start to be able to see it in the distance. Yeah, you can see it right there. Oh, I'm just so proud of this. It's not even done, to be honest. Like, the Halloween bridge itself is not complete. And the Halloween area itself also has a lot of work because there's so many things that I want to build in it. If you couldn't tell, I love Halloween. I may be a Christmas hater. I'm not a Christmas hater, but I just enjoy Halloween a lot more than Christmas. And so I just feel constantly inspired. Like, no matter what season, I'm like, Halloween? Let's build Halloween things. We have this little pumpkin cottage area leading to the bridge. This is like the, I don't know, Halloween station, I guess you could say, because you have to go through it to get to the bridge. A lot of these are cross-stitch patterns that I just translated over into Minecraft. So that up there, that big pumpkin, is a cross-stitch pattern that I turned into a Minecraft build. This is obviously very unfinished. Need to come back through and work my magic. The rail is so loud. I never realized. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. I need to light up this area. Oh, no. Hey. 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 Oh, no. Okay, well, that ruined our journey a little bit. I lost my cart, but at least I have this cart. Okay, another cross-stitch pattern. As you can see, I did not finish this. A little candy corn moment. And then these little houses, which I kind of want to take this concept and expand it somewhere in the Halloween area, because I just think that they're so pretty and so fun. Now we've got the Halloween area. A lot of these were tutorials, so I'll try my best to like give credit again down below in the description. We've got this big Enderman holding a pumpkin. I'm gonna go into spectator mode. It's easier to see things. So as you can see, we've got this really cool build of this Enderman holding a pumpkin. We've got this massive pumpkin right here, which gives me Halloween Town vibes, and I just love it so much. I love the lighting over here, especially at nighttime. It's so good. And then you'll come over here, and there's probably a build here that you've seen before if you frequent Pinterest for Minecraft ideas. This building right here, this original design was created by Waspycraft. I did try to bring in my own flavor to it, but it's definitely heavily inspired by their build. Got a little food truck right here, which I really like. This was just like a random thing that I built, and I ended up just putting like water bottles in here because I didn't know what to use it for. We've got these custom spooky trees that I really love. I also did not end up finishing these. I need to add more limbs to that one specifically, and also like candlelight around it because I added candlelight around this one and I really like the way it turned out. And we have a little coffee shop here, of course, because we love a cafe here. I also did not finish this area at all, as you can see. Over here we've got a pumpkin carriage. I followed a tutorial for this as well. I'm gonna have to find the tutorial for that. Then back here, this thing took forever to build. It's a massive castle, and inside is actually a maze that I built. I'm not gonna go through the entirety of the maze because it's a lot, you guys. When I say it's a lot, I mean it's a lot. Maybe one day I'll do a video like trying to go through this maze because I feel like I don't even know the right way, but it goes on for a very long time. Like, oh, it's crazy. Quite crazy. Did like a layer of lava outside of this build, not really thinking that it would affect the wood, but then like it literally caught this on fire. So my bad. Was not really thinking. I learned something new every time I build in this world, that's for sure. Over here, I was going to do a lot more with this area as well, and I still want to in the future. For next year's Halloween party, I want to expand on this little area. But if we go back here, basically when you finish the maze, you take a track all the way to the top, and there was a prize up here. So there was like diamonds and stuff like that. There was a first place prize and a second place prize. This is also just like a fun little free fall thing where you can jump down and hop on slime and bounce up and down. It's really fun. All right, now we've got this grave build. This is also an idea that I got from a YouTuber, but they didn't really do a tutorial. They just like showed themselves building it. So I kind of just had to wing it a little bit. But inside here is like a little parkour course, essentially. My friends had such a hard time with it. I also had a hard time with it though, honestly. Like, it's so hard. When you got to the top, you had to memorize this pumpkin design and also like know where each material went. And you had to hop all the way over here and put it in, and whoever did it first was the winner. So my friend Darian cheated and she won, but it's fine. Over here, I am hesitant to show this because it's a disaster, but I was working on a big roller coaster. And I think I'm not going to show it because it's a disaster. I almost want to destroy it, but I put so much time in it. I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to show it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I guess I can show like bits of it. But again, these are all designs that were cross-stitch patterns and then turn them into these cool designs in Minecraft. When you finish the roller coaster, it was supposed to take you all the way back here to this really fun like Halloween themed circus, but I did not end up finishing it. I was just a little bit over ambitious with the Halloween area, but I'm very, very happy with what I was able to get accomplished with it. And I'm excited to keep working on it throughout the rest of 2025 because I feel like there's so many other things that I want to do to it. And especially like this, I need to figure this out. I need to figure out if I want to tear it down or if I want to continue working on it. I don't know. It kind of like stresses me out a little bit. Like I put a lot of time and effort into it, and now I just feel a little bit burnt out by it. So I'll revisit it at some point maybe and see how I feel. All right, that's pretty much the world tour, to be honest. Like, there are things that I could show you. I guess I can show you what I'm currently working on. So let's head over to some of the projects that I'm currently working on. All right, this is one of my projects that's a work in progress. It's called the Cozy Critter Camp. Just got lots of really interesting critters kind of floating around. We've got a praying mantis, a dragonfly, a moth. There's a ladybug over here somewhere, a snail. And yeah, it's just like this really cozy campground. I basically started it out just wanting to build all these really interesting creatures. Like, I started with the moth. That was kind of the main focus. And then I decided to develop it into like a little campground, Cozy Critter Campground. We've got our ladybug over here. I want to put mushrooms all around it. I want to put more tents around it and just expand it and develop it. I'm really excited about this area specifically. I think this will be my main focus here at the start of 2025. There's an area right here that I really love, and it took me forever. It's basically like a tunnel that just leads down all the way down to bedrock, and it's got these little rooms that I want to work on and maybe practice interior design. But I'll look over the ledge here so you can see just how far down it goes. I mean, if I jump down there, I literally will die. But yeah, I really, really like this. This took me for forever. I feel like I genuinely keep saying that. I need to stop saying that. But it really did take me a long time. But I love Minecraft, so I'm willing to put in the hours. This is the little cozy critter camp that I'm working on, and then another area that I'm working on. Let's head that way. We've got this little island that I cleared up. I took down all the trees, and I want to basically build buildings that look similar to this, kind of have like a fantasy vibe. And I want to build another big community center over here. I just really like this style of building. It really inspires me, and I just want to have a full island that's like done in this style. So that's kind of the vibe. I also want it to have a bridge leading over to that island maybe, or that island, I can't decide, and just kind of develop it even further. So I'm super excited about this project. It's probably the thing that I'm looking forward to the most outside of the critter project. Of course, I've got other things like the Japanese area, and I want to do some other things that you'll see on this channel at some point, because there are some series that I want to do on this channel. There's a lot of things that I want to work on this year, and I'm excited to see what I'm able to accomplish in 2025 on Minecraft. And with that, we have reached the end of the 2024 Minecraft World Tour, my forever world with my two besties, Darian and Tori. I'm excited to see what we're able to accomplish in 2025, all the things that we build, all the things that we come together and work on. And I'm just looking forward to another year of Minecraft. I'll be sure to do an updated world tour next year and show you guys all the things that I've built. I'm also going to be working on quite a few different Minecraft build series here on this channel. So if you like what you see, if you want to keep following this forever world and the development of it, be sure to go and hit subscribe. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.